Join Venus Castleberg as she teleports you to the Wonderland of possibilities, where we explore consciousness from the inside out to create a different world, where problems are possibilities and your point of view really does create your reality.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wonderland of Possibilities, where anything is possible and magic is real. I'm so happy to be here with you today in my little cave. See, magic is real. I'm glowing. I cracked myself up. Awesome. Well, it's wonderful to be here with you today. I thought we'd do a little guided visualization on creating your magical life. Or is it creating your magical life, or is it having your magical life? I wonder. So if you are driving, please don't close your eyes. But if you're somewhere where you can close your eyes, we'll close the eyes, feeling your feet on the floor or on the earth. Feeling your butt in your seat. Whatever you're sitting on. And then let's put some hands on our body. You can put your hands on your thighs, maybe on your stomach, maybe on your heart. Just say, hi, body. So I don't know about you, but I've studied a lot of different modalities over my journey, and there were some modalities that were geared more towards going beyond the body. The problem with that is you, the being, chose this body to live this life on the earth right now. So for us to ignore it, to try to go beyond it, is really not an honoring of the body. So right now, let's just honor the body and take the deepest barriers down, even the ones you don't know about, all the barriers that you have to your body, to being embodied. And just say, hi, body, from that energy, from that space. How are you today, body? And then I want you to just take a moment and, including your body on this adventure too, remember a time when things seemed truly magical in your life. And it's okay, maybe you were really little and you don't really remember it that much, but you can get the energy of it. Where, you know how children have this wonder, this curiosity, and everything is magical. They're like, oh my God, look at the toilet water as it flushes down. We don't really think of that as a miracle, but as a child seeing it for the first time, it's a miracle, right? Or there are countries, believe it or not, that do not have running water. So would a flushing toilet be a miracle for them? And all the places where we think that a miracle has to look a certain way or be a certain way. Can we let that go? And really just take stock. That may not translate. So to just remember the times when you experienced a miracle or magic. And just perceive that energy. Maybe you have a memory of it, maybe you don't. It's okay. When I was a kid, there was this. I lived in Alaska as a kid, and we would get a lot of snow. And there was this massive. I mean, I was also smaller, but to me, there was this huge snow pile in like a church parking lot. It was so big, I was convinced it was a dragon, like a big dragon sleeping. But that's magic, right? Magic is the ability to see things that maybe other people can't see. The imagination is magical. I mean, imagine right now you can see a unicorn or a dragon or a mermaid. The fact that your imagination, your brain, can create an image of something maybe you've never seen in real life. That's magical. The way the body breathes without you having to give it any attention, or how it pumps the blood through your whole body. Also magical. How the light reflects off of your forehead. Also magical. But can you see where I'm going here? I'm going to the, what if everything was magical? And it's just our perspective. We can look at everything that's happening in our lives as if it was something against us, or we can look at everything happening in our lives for us. And even the ability to choose whether you want to make it against you or for you is magic. Because it's just a choice. A choice we all have every moment of every day. Will you choose to see the magic and the miracles? Or will you choose to see the pain and the suffering? And neither choice is right or wrong, good or bad. But it really is a question for yourself. What do you want to choose? What would you like your life to be like? I used to believe as a kid that I could find the gold at the end of a rainbow. I was convinced it was true. And I would chase rainbows. But think of a rainbow in and of itself. Isn't that magical? Isn't that a wondrous thing to behold? A plant or a flower. Now it's springtime, so we have lots of baby flowers and baby leaves coming out, and like that's all magic. After it's been in a death cycle and everything has been dead, and now it comes to new life, is magic. I had a friend give me a flower that was in a pot, but it was dying. And I didn't know much about the flower, but I took the flower and I unpotted it and I planted it in my garden. And I thought, well, maybe the flower wanted to have a bigger pot. So I knew it could be an outside pot flower. I didn't know much about it. So I planted it in my garden, and then the flowers died and it died. And I was like, okay, it was nice while it lasted. It was awesome. Well, come spring, guess what came up? That flower plus 3 more. That's magic. That flower turns out to be a annual perennial where it comes back every year, and it gets more and more of them every year. How cool is that? Again, everything in your life. It could be like, wow, it's magic that I just happen to be here at this moment and this time listening to this meditation. How did I get so lucky? And as somebody who kind of lives by that question, I ask it a lot because I feel very fortunate. And I know being fortunate really is just my choice on how I see things. Even when things aren't working out the way that I would like them to, I am still very fortunate. I am still very grateful. Because I know the universe is conspiring for me. So, what about you? What magic happened in your day today? What magic has happened in your life lately? What else is truly possible that we've never even considered? And how does it get even better than this? Some great questions to ask if you'd like to create some more magic. And like I always say, my number one trick in everything, in creating more of anything, is gratitude. So the more you're grateful for the magic, the more you see and perceive the magic, the more magic will show up. Because you're grateful for it. I have what I call parking fairies. I get the best parking all the time, all the time. And every time I get the parking, I celebrate. I'm happy and I'm grateful. And I say, thank you, parking fairies. And then it happens again and again. And I'm still so grateful because that's magic. Where in your life is there magic that if you would acknowledge it would bring more magic to you? And anything that doesn't allow that, with total ease, we destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, pot, online, shorts, boys, povads, and yachts. That's the clearing statement. And you can go to theclearingstatement.com and learn all about it. But it, too, is like a magic eraser. It just erases things, gets rid of them. The fact that we can taste food, especially for those of you who maybe lost your sense of smell and taste in the last couple of years. How much more grateful are you for the magic of that? It's not near as much fun to eat food when you can't taste anything. Just saying. So how magical is that? And how much more can we acknowledge even the simplest things and draw more and more things and greatness to ourselves? Becoming aware once again of that magical breath. And maybe gently opening your eyes. Thank you, everyone who was here listening and watching. So grateful for you. Look forward to next time.